Group C of the 2026 FIFA World Cup then sees one of the favourites, Brazil, Morocco, Haiti and Scotland. In terms of Brazil's World Cup qualifying, it wasn't straightforward, was it? They only finished 8 points above 7th place Bolivia, only 10 points behind Argentina at the top, to be fair. It was looking like at a stage at one point that Brazil were going to fail to qualify, which a World Cup without Brazil wouldn't have felt like a World Cup in my opinion. I think they're sort of the World Cup cornerstone, so to speak, and having one without them in it would have felt a little bit wrong. Morocco, Haiti and Scotland also in the group, but like I said, Brazil's qualifying did get over the line. I think that's the main thing for Brazilian fans, isn't it? That they actually got there rather than a shock not qualifying. Key player, obviously Vinicius Junior's won, but I'm actually going to go for Rodrigo. I think Rodrigo could have a big say in what sort of summer Brazil have at the World Cup. And not just that, I think you look at their squad, they've got a really strong squad. See Casemiro in there as well, solid at the back. You've got a solid back line with Alisson or Edison, whichever one you pick, probably Alisson. And expectations, I think they win the group. I think Brazil do win the group pretty comfortably. Let's have a look at Morocco. Moving on to Morocco then, of course, semi-finalists from 4 years ago in Qatar, and actually played bloody good in that World Cup. Obviously you got Hakimi, En-Nesyri, Bono, however you pronounce it, was probably like one of their best players in that World Cup 4 years ago. The squad's matured now. Hakimi has a Champions League medal and like 3 or 4 more Liga titles to his name to add to the already glittering amount of accolades that he's already won in his career. And then you look at their qualifying, their last round of qualifying, 8 wins from 8 from Morocco, blew everyone out the water. They finished 9 points above Niger in second, absolutely obliterated everyone, won all 8 games in their group. And they're a team, Morocco, who, like I said, 4 years ago reached the semi-finals, could easily do it again. They had the togetherness in Qatar. Obviously, I think they got helped by the heat, used to it, etc, but still had to get the job done, didn't they? There's no point having that as an advantage and you don't use it and utilise it. I think Morocco finished second in the group. Key player, I'm going to go for Hakimi. I think it's a bit obvious, isn't it? But yeah, I think Morocco do finish second in the group. Third team in the group, and probably the biggest surprise of the World Cup, is Haiti. Now, when I say Haiti qualify for a World Cup, you might be thinking, oh, they've had a bit of an easy draw. They had Honduras and Costa Rica in their group, and they topped it. Of course, with Mexico, USA, Canada already qualifying, it made North American qualifying a little bit easier, but more competitive. And that's where Haiti took full advantage. Like I said, fair fucking play to them. Everyone would probably have put Costa Rica, maybe Honduras, to win that group, but Haiti defied all the odds and won the group. They've got obviously a massive ask to get out of this group. It's a massive ask. I don't think they do. My prediction is that they finish rock bottom and probably don't win a single game. Key player, Wilson Isidore of Sunderland. Obviously he's been decent for Sunderland. He should be spearheading Haiti. If they're to do anything in the tournament, it's going to be down to that man, isn't it, Wilson Isidore? What can he do in the tournament for them? But yeah, I think they finished rock bottom. Qualifying was pretty remarkable for them, and obviously getting to the World Cup, but unfortunately I think that Haiti will fall short. And the last team in the group, Scotland. Again, when you look at teams returning to the World Cup from long absences, Scotland haven't been at a World Cup since '98. They're going to want to make themselves known in America, Canada and Mexico, aren't they? They're going to want to prove to why they should be at the World Cup rather than what they did at the Euros. But their qualifying was, again, pretty tough. They finished top of a group that finished above Denmark in their group. That incredible win at Hampden Park with Kenny McLean and Scott McTominay scoring unbelievable goals for Scotland, and that sent them to the World Cup. If they're to do anything in the World Cup, I think it will be relied on how well Scott McTominay performs. I think he is their key player. It just, everything about him since he's joined Napoli, the presence, the quality, the technical ability, the big game player know-how that he's now got after winning the Scudetto with Napoli. And obviously he's played under probably one of the best managers in world football, Antonio Conte, so he's already got that pedigree on top of being coached by one of the best to ever coach in the modern era. I think they finished third. I think they finished behind Brazil and Morocco. And I think their key players definitely Scott McTominay. Let me know your thoughts down below for Group C. Very interesting group, that's for sure.